Hey everybody, Jared Sessler here. Tried to do this video earlier, but I got waylaid. I'm just arriving at an event, going to be with General Flynn today, and I was just listening to the news on my drive over and hearing some of the comments from some of the leadership in Philadelphia, just in regards to this this gal that was killed by an ICE agent as she was attempting to use her vehicle as a lethal weapon. This is obviously a very sad situation that this happened, but certainly well within the rights and proper responsibility for law enforcement to take action when a citizen is both impeding the laws of justice and also literally attempted murder of a officer with the use of the vehicle. So it's very sad. But what's happening in Philadelphia is the leadership is standing up, touting and chanting that they will arrest members of ICE who break the law within their city. And this is like ratcheting it up to a whole new level. Let's be clear, this gal who was killed was really the people who pulled the trigger on that was the left, because they demonized these federal agents who are out doing their job for the American people and for the duly elected president and trying to make our country more safe. And all of us on the conservative side have been saying for weeks, for months, for years, that the rhetoric on the left of demonizing these legitimate officers of the law is going to get somebody hurt and going to get somebody killed. And of course, that's what happened. And it's very sad that it happened, but it wasn't like we didn't predict it. And we didn't broadcast it and say, look, you need to stop. Their American lives are going to hang in the balance of this. It's ridiculous. And the fomenting of just pure lies, by the media, telling people that somehow these people are not that these people deserve, a day in court or whatever. They're not citizens of this country. And just all the negative lying rhetoric that has been passed around is terrible. And so now it's ratcheted up to this unfortunate circumstance where they're going to end up pitting potentially law enforcement against each other. Literally friendly fire. We are looking at situations where they're literally trying to see city, state, county officials butting heads or going after federal law enforcement officers that are doing their jobs. Now let's take this one step further. And the event that I'm at with General Flynn today is a national sheriff's event. And here in Washington, there's a bill that, in fact, if you want to call in on this bill, you can, to oppose it, but they're trying to give authority to the governor to be able to replace sheriffs, duly elected sheriffs. King County in our state, which is Seattle, has already changed the way their sheriff is. Their sheriff's not elected, their sheriff is appointed. And the problem with an appointed sheriff is it breaks the dual federalism. It turns the layered cake federalism into marble cake federalism. And let me just give you, this is such a perfect example to be able to explain this to you. A sheriff in let's say in downtown Philadelphia, I don't know whether they're elected or appointed there, but if they are elected, then they have the choice. It is up to the sheriff. The sheriff is the law enforcement agency of that county, even over federal agents. And so if that sheriff wants to take a stand against what the federal agents are doing, which frankly, it is the job of the sheriff to protect the people in their county, but only against people that are breaking the law. These federal agents are not breaking the law, which is the reason why you don't see any sheriff standing up nationwide or in any of these communities to do anything but help the federal agents to make their community more safe. By supporting the federal action, the sheriffs are doing their job to protect the people of their county. If, let's say, for example, this happened in King County in Washington, where the sheriff is appointed, then we now have a mindless mayor in Seattle could tell or instruct the sheriff to stand against this federal force that is not breaking the law, which could create a standoff, which we absolutely don't want to see, right? And then what happens? Then even if it's not violent, it gets solved in court, it gets solved by a judge. This is already built into our system, and if we would quit breaking our system would work. I wrote a book this last year, just came out about 6 months ago. It hit bestseller in 3 weeks. It's called How We Broke America. And we need to start electing people that understand this. We need to start passionately fighting for the right side, and we have to start holding people accountable. 2026 is the year of accountability. So pray for our law enforcement, both federal and local, that this does not ignite some kind of a standoff between them, because we certainly don't want that. But it does certainly give credence to the strength of having an elected sheriff. That sheriff is accountable to the people, not accountable to anybody else. No elected, no mayor, no city council, not the commissioners. They're accountable to the people who elected them, and that is our protective force on a county level. So anyway, just, watch with that in mind. Watch what these leaders are saying in Philadelphia. It's mind-boggling. It is so far beyond anything else that has happened or been said in this arena as of yet, that it just really shocked me. So anyway, God bless you.